What if you could steal land from the ocean itself? What if you could turn a century of destruction into Africa's greatest triumph? This is not a dream. This is Eko Atlantic City. Welcome to Eko Atlantic. Look at those lights. Look at it light up. 6.5 million square meters conquered from the sea. 10 square kilometers of impossible made real. Welcome to the future financial capital of Africa. For over 100 years, Lagos watched helplessly as the Atlantic Ocean devoured its coastal line. Victoria Island was dying, swallowed piece by piece by the relentless waves. The sea had become an enemy, threatening everything. In 2026, visionaries saw opportunity in catastrophe. South Energies Nigeria Limited, backed by the Chagori Group, received permission for what seemed like a simple sea war. Little did anyone know they were about to rewrite the laws of nature. They would not just defend against the ocean, they would conquer it. Lagos State Governor embraced an audacious vision. Why simply protect shorelines when you could push it back 1.5 miles into the ocean? Why save existing land when you could create entirely new city? The devastated shoreline wouldn't just be repaired, it would be reborn. A liability transformed into prosperity. The impossible was about to become inevitable. This is an opportunity to create a new economically friendly environment. Lagosians and Nigerians generally are people of very exotic taste. When President Umar Yar'Adua officially endorsed this project in 2028,
it's my singular honor and privilege to launch the Eko Atlantic City project.
The world took a notice. Eko Atlantic wasn't just a construction project, it was a declaration of African ambition. To tame the ocean, they built a legend, the Great Wall of Lagos. 8.5 kilometers of engineered perfection. But could it hold? In the laboratories of Europe, every wave, every storm, every possible catastrophe was simulated. The verdict? This wall could survive the worst storm in 1,000 years. Behind this fortress, a miracle of engineering unfolds daily. 8,000 square meters of new land rises from the seafloor every single day. Sand and water, pumped from the ocean's depths, becomes solid ground that compacts naturally, ready for the city of tomorrow. By 2013, the world couldn't ignore what was happening. Former president of Nigeria and the United States stood on the land that shouldn't exist, praising what many called impossible.
The project is a great example of partnership to transform land lost to erosion into a delightful ocean city.
And it will help to diversify the economy of Nigeria, to brand Lagos all over the world, and to create an enormous number of opportunities.
This project exemplifies partnership, transforming land loss to erosion into a magnificent ocean city, diversifying Nigeria's economy and creating enormous opportunities worldwide. Eko Atlantic isn't just Nigeria's pride, it's a global phenomenon of world-class design and international recognition. We stand on the reclaimed prosperity at the turning point where vision becomes reality. In 2026, the first residents moved into their ocean-born city. the Black Pearl, 24 floors of luxury rising from the reclaimed land. Not just a building, but a statement. The impossible dream was now home to real families. Streets carved from ocean floor glow in the Lagos night. Infrastructure that exists nowhere else in Africa spreads across land that was underwater just years ago.
The Eko Atlantic project, portends to provide over 350,000 jobs when completed. Beyond the fact that it's going to grow the GDP of Lagos, it only means that other investors will draw from the confidence that the investors have put in that project to continue to grow the economy of Lagos.
Imagine 10 kilometers of stunning waterfront where the Atlantic Ocean becomes your backyard. Picture boutiques, restaurants, and recreation where there was once only empty sea.
Lagos is that new destination in Africa where investors should pay attention from 2017. And that's why we're ready to take on the world.
International education in world-class schools, healthcare that rivals anywhere on earth, shopping that will define style across sub-Saharan Africa. This isn't just urban planning, it's urban revolution. Eko Boulevard goes through the heart of it all. 700,000 square meters of premium real estate, stretching from city center to sea. When complete, this will be Africa's most vital economic hub, connecting our continent to the world's economy. This city thinks ahead. Independent power from dedicated plants, fiber optic networks that shame global standards, public transport integrated seamlessly with Lagos waterways. Even Nigeria's heaviest rains surrender to 30 kilometers of underground storm water drainage. Every challenge anticipated, every solution engineered for perfection. 14 bridges span the waterways. Tunnels carry both traffic and dreams. Congestion becomes history when every route is planned for the future. Even as it rises, Eko Atlantic pulses with life. Africa's first beach polo tournament, born on reclaimed sand. The Lagos Marathon thunders across land stolen from the sea. International beach soccer draws millions of viewers to shows that didn't exist a decade ago. The elegant Marina District whispers luxury to the waterfront. Azuri Peninsula combines tranquil waters with sophisticated living. This isn't just development, it's lifestyle evolution. 200,000 trees growing since 2010 wait to green the ocean-born metropolis, beauty planned as carefully as infrastructure. Eko Atlantic attracts visionaries from every corner of Earth. Through this city, they glimpse not just Lagos' potential, but Africa's destiny. As a designated free zone, it offers investors unprecedented opportunity. This colossal achievement defies every limitation. The ambitious vision stands visible, undeniable, unstoppable. As Eko Atlantic reaches toward more Nigerians, its reputation grows global. This is Eko Atlantic, where the impossible becomes inevitable. In my next video, I'm going to bring you guys into the streets of Eko Atlantic 17 years after constructions began. What you will find might shock you. Like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out.
Did you leave America after 15 years to raise 5 kids back in Nigeria? Well, the Ido family did it. They backed up the American dream, moved 70, had another baby right here in Nigeria, and now they're showing everything they didn't tell you on their YouTube page or on Instagram. Today, I'm asking the real questions. Did they make a mistake? Was moving back to Nigeria